Eating a variety of colorful foods isn't just pretty, it's powerful for your hormones. So I saw a pretty good reel today about how out of control the high protein craze is. I mean, people are going so far as to eliminate vegetables and fruits from their diets, and beans and lentils and chickpeas, and sometimes nuts for bizarre reasons. This is going to inevitably cause some serious oxidative stress, despite the people claiming that eating carnivore diets are fixing their health problems. The reason that they say they feel better, more likely than not, is that they gave up processed foods, processed grains, cereals, junk food, and other foods that were causing some health problems and imbalances in their body. But replacing a bunch of inflammatory foods with others that definitely do have inflammatory properties, when not balanced properly with anti inflammatory foods, creates oxidative stress as well. So let me break it down for you. You do need more protein than the US food or nutrition guidelines tell you, as well as Canada's and probably other countries. But when you eat high protein, especially animal protein like steak, eggs, chicken, bison, game, offal, or organ meats, this takes a lot of extra resources to break it down. Resources like stomach acid, digestive enzymes, and the liver has to do so much more to detox these foods. When these foods are eaten in abundance too often, like if you have steak and eggs every day for breakfast for a month, they can and often do trigger your inflammation markers, your little, IG molecules, because our bodies only have a certain capacity to break down foods, especially when we're not balancing the macros. Without balanced macronutrients like fiber, there's nothing to combat the damage those inflammatory molecules cause. This is a slow burn problem. You'll feel and see the results later on down the road, which could be internally, like with high cholesterol, which you then might start to brush off as, well, I was eating too many egg yolks. I'll eliminate the egg yolks, which aren't actually the problem here at all. Egg yolks aren't inflammatory. They're highly nutritious, and we probably need to eat more of them. The problem is actually with the egg whites because they have the protein in them. Another interesting issue with a lot of protein is that because you're not taking in any glucose via carbs or fiber, your body, your stress response specifically, kicks in to believe the body is in danger because there is little fuel for the brain and metabolic functions and energy production. So cortisol gets pumped out. Cortisol goes looking for stored glucose, also known as glycogen, to then convert that back into sugar or glucose that'll fuel your brain. Your cortisol's job is to keep you safe and keep you in survive. So this sugar, this glucose, is then used for the brain, the nervous system, etc. When cortisol can't find stored glycogen, it starts to break down muscle cells back into glucose. So we have muscle wasting that starts to happen. Then there's also the potential that if cortisol is released too often for too long and you're already in an inflammatory state, that newly converted abundance of glucose might be blocked by the cells from getting inside because of insulin resistance. Insulin can't do its job when the cells are inflamed. So this can lead to fat storage, which happens a lot more than we realize, more so in men, I think. I have seen the effects in men. It's like when they take a lot of protein powder to bulk up, you kind of notice that they start to bulk up in more fat storage as well. So it can backfire. So to combat inflammation that does wreak a lot of havoc all throughout your body, you need fiber plus anti-inflammatory fats. So when someone tells you to eat the rainbow, it's a superb idea. Colorful vegetables and fruits have a collection of antioxidants that you need to combat stress, oxidative stress, inflammation, and fuel digestion, enzymes, liver, hormones, immunity, nervous system, and everything else, especially the brain. Fruits and vegetables are amazing. You need it. Fiber helps to clear out excess hormones. Fiber provides nutrients for proper hormone production and regulation, and of course, regulates and tames inflammation, so hormone metabolism improves. Fiber is also found in nuts, lentils, chickpeas, and beans, so eat lots of these as well. Fill your plate with the rainbow of foods to give your hormones the support they need.